What would you do if you were 10 years old? Woke up on Christmas morning. Found Santa. Turns out he's real dead in your living room with his body seriously burned. And then find out he burned to death because your folks forgot to put out the fire in the fireplace. Call the cops because Santa has magic, it protects him from fire. So that's not Santa, that's some fat burglar that was dumb enough to go down a chimney with fire at the bottom. Edit fix Burlger typo. People keep crying. I think I ate too much cheese this morning. Op obviously hasn't watched the Santa Claus. Bulger got me dying. Go check the roof for reindeer so I can take Santa's place as per the Santa Claus. Slow down there. Tim Allen. Something that's bothered me about those movies. We learned in the second movie that Santa is required to have a spouse. This means that the old Santa was definitely married. So when the previous Santa died and Tim Allen took over, what exactly happened to the old Mrs. Claus? Get rid of the body with my parents since no one would be looking for him. Free his reindeers and take all the loot. Pull up to school and enjoy the tears of my colleagues run down their faces as I play with all their toys. Pull up to school. Colleagues, were you working as a teacher at age 10? And get busted for grand larceny, big stealing crime, or money laundering? That's probably how Santa became a myth. I'd be pretty concerned because I didn't have a fireplace growing up. Okay, how about this? He has an allergic reaction to the cookies you left out for him. He was burned in a neighbor's house and the body was dragged to your living room so that you would find it that way. Some sickhead is probably after you. RJ is the name. Free S in the sleigh. Take free S in the sleigh or take a free S in the sleigh. Sorry, the instructions were unclear. Took a S in sleigh and now I'm confused about where we are going with this idea. And free food. I feel like by now Santa should have contingencies for this kind of thing. This one's pretty much on him. You'd think a man who jumps down chimneys on the frequent would make sure he is wearing fireproof clothing. Suspiciously specific. What happened to you as a child? Do you need mental help? Doesn't seem suspicious to me. At the very least it's not Christmas morning, so we know Op isn't popping onto Reddit to ask for advice real quick. On the other hand, if the question was, hey guys, totally random and completely hypothetical scenario, but say you had to get rid of a dead accountant, how would you approach that? Oh, also asking for a friend. Then yeah, totally. Crispy Santa. Probably cry honestly. Yeah, and wake up my mom probably too and fix the situation. My thoughts exactly. As a kid I cried a lot, so this would happen for sure. I'd be bloody scarred for life finding a burned corpse in my house. Accept my moral responsibility. Forgo the rest of my childhood. Don his red suit and become Santa. Right. Nobody cared who I was until I put the suit on. The superior Spider-Man approach. Merry Christmas, ya filthy animal. Keep the change. And a Happy New Year. First off, you have to dispose of the body carefully. Pigs or hungry reindeer should suffice. You will need to move his sleigh and reindeer to a secluded farm so no one becomes suspicious. Then you open a business donating toys, helping people less fortunate than yourself. That got kinda wholesome at the end. Real talk, reindeer are not omnivorous and would make a terrible corpse disposal method. They subsist largely on lichens. Honor the fallen comrade the proper way. I hope the reindeer are hungry. More like YUMMH. Find new parents since mine are clearly going to prison for murder. Nobody is gonna report Santa missing. Just burn the rest in the fireplace. I have no idea, but you get an upvote, my sir, because you made me laugh. Wait until you realize we can on boom. This was fun. Thanks man. Bottom right doesn't make sense to me. At least he burnt some calories. I love dark jokes. Buy Bitcoin. Imagine at that age, being sold Chuck E. Cheese tokens with the logo filed off and being fooled into thinking they're actual physical Bitcoins. Find out if the old man tastes like pork. That's Christmas dinner sorted. For the love of God, please no. Long pig, my dude. How would I know it's Santa if he's burnt out? His beard, red coat, hat, etc. would have survived, so it would just look like some random dead fat guy in the living room. So, I'd scream and get my mom, who would then call the cops. If I somehow did know it was Santa, I'd do the same thing, but also wonder what he was doing visiting us, since my family is Jewish and we never celebrate Christmas. Kinda his fault then for going into a house not expecting him. No one would have known to keep the fireplace unlit. I see somebody is stuck writing their story. Creative writing a due tomorrow. Or maybe a Hollywood executive. That is incredibly specific. Are you okay, my dude? Thank God Op didn't post this on Christmas Day.